All right, welcome to day 12, limiting beliefs. Oof. Isn't this talked about often? And isn't it the thing that continues to limit you? We can think about it all we want, but really it comes down to, are we rewiring those beliefs? Are we taking out the beliefs and putting new beliefs in? Limiting beliefs are, I would say, the ones that paralyze 90% of people. Because if you look at like what people are choose to do or choose not to do, or choose to take risks or don't choose to take risks, ultimately behind everything, behind every decision, behind every emotion, behind every feeling is some sort of belief underneath there. It's a layer, and the layer is within the subconscious. And you're like, okay, fuck. Then what? What do I do? If my limiting belief, if I have a foundational belief where I think that my belief is I am not worthy, and this maybe was put in your field by somebody that you were raised with, someone that was around you, made you feel this way, cemented this in, and then now you're living your adult life in all aspects of your life with the foundational belief of I am not worthy. That can lead into terrible relationships. It can lead into I'm not worthy of making money or being abundant. I'm not worthy of a healthy body. I'm not worthy of really good friendships. If you have that foundational belief, how the hell are you going to build anything substantial from that? So this is really taking that time, or at least starting to shine a light on what are my beliefs? What do I think underneath everything? And this is going to take a little bit of digging. This is going to maybe need you to look at, what energy are you operating from? In relationships, in money, in business, in health, and all of those areas, what is your core belief behind the life that you are living right now? So you can do some journal practices and really let yourself kind of go for like 10 minutes and journal it out and see like, okay, where are these beliefs? What is limiting me? And what we can do with light language is start to rewire these and start to recode these beliefs. So it's cleaning that subconscious. It's like over 90% of our subconscious is running the show, and we don't even really know. So if we can get underneath that and rewire those beliefs and really identify what our limiting beliefs are, okay, boom, notified it. It's there. This is it. And we can say, all right, so every time that pops up in my brain of how I operate within my life, I am going to make a conscious decision to do this instead, or think this instead. Or if I tell myself I'm not worthy in my head, and I start to notice that when I say that to myself, then I have to tell myself 5 times, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And hard, like over, what is that word? Overwire, hardwire, over, you get the idea. We want to just bulldoze through that and be like, no, that's actually not it. So light language is able to really get into that nitty gritty of the subconscious. If you're like, oh my gosh, I know I have so many limiting beliefs, I highly suggest you book like an energy session that's one-on-one. Could be with me if you feel resonant, could be with somebody else, but it's going to help move the energy that is underneath things that we are not consciously aware of. You can also do, play subliminals when you're falling asleep. You could meditate right before you go to bed and right when you wake up. So those two things are you're more pliable in those areas. So if you just catch yourself when you're kind of in those brain waves, then you're able to kind of rewire those beliefs and what could be limiting, and replacing them with something that you do want to believe. You do want to believe that you are abundant. You want to believe that you are worthy, that you're deserving, that you're a creator, that you're powerful, that you're multidimensional. You want to know that at your core. So this is how we do that, is with rewiring those, really recognizing where those limiting beliefs are. Okay. So I want you to, if you don't have a limiting belief that's popping up in your brain right now, I would pause the video and kind of mull over it a little bit. Kind of just assess, like, what is it? What's the belief that I really would like to not have? And once you decide a belief, I want you to hold that there. So if you can, close your eyes. If you can't, just try to visualize that belief. Visualize you taking that belief outside, like you're pulling it out of your body and it's now in your hand. And this belief right there you can see. Start to see, what color is it? What shape is it? What does it feel like? What's the texture? Is it heavy? Is it light? And I want you to focus on that. And as the light language starts to transmit, I want you to visualize that belief starting to dissolve in your hand. Maybe it's melting. Maybe it's, disintegrating. However, whatever shape or color this is, you start to see it disappear. So hold it there in your hand. And we're going to watch it disappear. Unashitara so kuchitikida skitida do kutrishitra santa kutra no konshitra sitrikitro konshitra sitio doi trasatai haitarkitri sikitro shotra kitra shut kutrishitra monto koshitri sitira kitra sitikitra shitra oitra sekatro shut kotri sitikitra sikitro tu shitra katrishto kutrishto mokushti kitra sitra otros tuai trai oitra katra susoeta kantara sekratri tri sekrati tira satu kotrai. Dissolving that limiting belief across all planes, time, dimension, effective immediately. Good. It is all gone. Your hand is empty now. Now you remove something and you want to put something back in its place. So I want you to think of what is opposite of that belief. What is something you would like to believe that feels so much better than that limiting belief that was just right there? You're going to visualize that again, that now that new belief is popped up in the hand. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What is the color? What is the texture? And I want you to make that motion from it being in your hand. And I want you to put that thing, whatever it looks like, put it towards your chest, and you're going to put it inside your chest. So put your hand on top of your heart, on top of your chest, and you're going to visualize that sink in to yourself. We're just going to solidify that new belief that is placed there by you. Astatikano muteri setrai te kitra sete koto shute kitra shuto koshitra seta koetra mosoetrai aisatra so koshitra como shuto koshitris koto to kitra shute kitre aisatra motoe trai sakai tro shuto etra to koshitai poetra setro et koi. Really good. Really, really good. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and just know that you can rewire and recode and remove those limiting beliefs. You have the power, you have the energy, you have the tools. And see how you can feel throughout your day with that new belief. And use that new belief as like a mantra today. Repeat it. Look in the mirror and say that belief to yourself. And see how the energy shifts. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.